If you have small closets in your home, I am going to show you how you can build them out into custom closets that have way more storage space, functionality, and you can do this in a day or a weekend. A lot of closets in homes are built out this way where it's just the one shelf and it's just the one hanging rack. These are generally pretty easy to remove. You can either use a crowbar or a baseboard puller and a hammer and just slowly work that shelf and that trim off from the wall and then patch it up before getting started with this project. We used MDF boards in the majority of the closet. It holds up well and it's affordable though and still looks nice. We started by setting the MDF boards up. They're not connected yet, and we wanted to see, do we want the shelves to go down the direct middle and have an equal amount on the sides? Do we want it, off-centered a little bit? It's really going to depend on your space and what you are looking for in the functionality of the closet. That's what's nice about this is you can customize it. I will link all the products we used for this project in my Shop My account, so you can find that either in my bio or in the video description below. Once you've decided on the layout of your closet, then you know the width of the shelves that you need to cut. So you need to be really thorough with this to make sure that they are the same, but you can go through and measure and cut each of your shelves. You don't have to have a big fancy garage or a workspace. As you can see here, we get creative with it. He has used a couple of Home Depot buckets and he is using our hand saw in order to cut those, but you could use a table saw if you had one. That would be easier, but it is possible to do it this way. Most DIY projects, it's just a matter of having the tool. And so every time you do a project, if you go and buy another tool, like that hand saw, for example, you start to slowly collect them. And then it gets easier and easier to do the projects because you have everything you need. As I mentioned, we use the MDF boards for the actual shelves, but in order to secure the shelves to the wall, you will need to use trim. And so for that, we used 1x3 or 1x4 MDF trim board. And then you can measure this out, and we used the miter saw to cut this one, as you can see below. Once you have everything cut out, we use a brad nailer to secure the trim to the wall, and then the MDF boards to the trim, and just build it out from there. It's kind of like adult Legos, which is what I say with a lot of our projects. And no project is complete without at least one or two trips to Home Depot, which the dogs love to come along for that. Okay, let's get started. It is best to start with the back wall piece of trim and then put the side pieces in that are going to go on each side of the wall. Then you can set the top shelf up on the trim so that you can work on the center shelves and make sure that everything is where you want it to be before securing everything in with the brad nailer. For the sides of the freestanding shelves, you will want to make a little niche with the saw out in order for those to set up against that back trim wall so everything can be flush. Once you have all of your trim pieces secured into that back wall, then I would secure the freestanding sides of the shelves in to those trim pieces with the brad nailer. And then one by one, you start adding in the side trim pieces. Once those pieces are in, you can set the shelf on them and then secure them in from the top with a brad nail. In order for this to look custom and crisp and clean, you will want to use wood filler as well as caulking. So you can do that all at the end, or you can do it along the way. Here, he did it along the way so that like every single time he put a shelf in, he just went through a trim as well as caulking and finished it right then and there. And just like that, you've added freestanding shelves, which added so much storage space to this closet. We decided to add in a second shelf as well as hanger on the left side of this closet that doubles our hanging space, and then leave the right side of the closet with just the one hanging space. So if there was anything long or we needed to set anything up in there that's long, that is open. Now that everything is fully built out, he's going through with the brad nailer as well as the caulking and securing in that top shelf to all of the trim pieces. One thing that I forgot to get a video of, however, is securing the closet rods. You can get them at Home Depot or any of your local hardware store, and they just secure in to the trim board that's right underneath each of the shelves. You'll just want to measure your closet space. For ours, it's pretty tiny, so I think it was only like 10 to 20 inch closet rods that we bought. and then you drill holes into that trim board where they each need to be and secure them in with the provided screws. We also then went over all of the MDF board with a primer just so that we knew the paint would go on well. I color drenched this entire room, so that means painting the walls, ceilings, everything, and I love that the closet is blue. I love how it turned out, and it has made my nursery so much more efficient.
Okay, I thought about organizing the closet a little bit, but I figured I might as well show an honest look into what it looks like 2 months postpartum. So it is like fairly organized. It could be a little bit more clean, but I think that redoing your closet, if you have just the single rod, redoing it into this is totally worth the time. It really only took us about a day to do so. I had actually redone this in my closet downstairs in order to have extra space and more storage. And so I was really glad that we redid it in here. Fortunately, Ty did it for me since I was like 8 months pregnant when we were finally getting his baby room done. But as you can see, we've got hanging here, all of the shelves that we can put bins as he gets older. It's just helped us to maintain more organization versus if you just have the single rod, everything would just be piled in the bottom and at the top. And this just helps having more storage. So highly recommend doing this in your baby room for a closet. And I think honestly, it just upgrades the value of your home as well.